I'm feeling the good vibes, good vibes.
With our Good Vibes Only, R19's Fed Lounge. I'm very excited. And can you tell us a little bit about who's joining us today?
Oh, I have no idea who this guy is.
I've never seen him before in my life. He is. He's with us.
This is Dr. Armando Aguirre. You just wanted me to say his name.
Yeah, that's right.
He's our executive director for ESC Region 19.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
Our intent was to have the best newspaper possible
Of course.
and compete. And so we reached a point where we competed in New Mexico and we actually won the best of show.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah, so when you
amazing.
think about it, right, you have these students from Jefferson High School there was one time where I actually was in our first tournament, our first writing competition, a UIL competition, and they actually, one of the sponsors, not that he was being ugly, I think he was trying to be funny, and he said, Jeff showed up.
Ooh.
You know, and
Challenge met.
Challenge accepted, right? So then that first competition, it was amazing because we won.
Nice.
Oh,
So
you
then I was able to
see?
look at him like, so what do you think of Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff showed up.
And as I did that for 2 years, but then the superintendents I started working with through that are the ones that encouraged me to apply for the job I have now.
That's amazing.
They're the ones that said, you know what, you need to be, this is great because you help us quite a bit, but you would help us more if you were at the service center.
You were over here.
And so that's what happened. And that's what happened. And I was very fortunate to be selected.
Yes.
And I was, and so now, the rest is history, But actually, it's not history because we're still writing the book.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
right.
I was going to say
Yeah,
the story's
we're
not done
the story's
yet.
not done yet.
And the story
Yeah.
you're telling is what we look at in special education under transition, talking about give the student the opportunity, let them succeed, then how can I impact elsewhere? And you just grow and grow and grow until you end up with what I assume is your dream job. I don't know if you're looking
could be
for something
more. There
else,
could be
right?
more,
You're
yeah.
looking for another
This is-
chapter.
This is definitely something that I'm very proud of, and
Right.
I think we're in a position, and I say we're because you guys are part of that team, where we can really impact and have a positive push for student success.
Exactly.
And
Yes.
that's what I'm most proud of.
Yeah, that's definitely something we censor. So knowing when you were going in, what did you know about the Education Service Center? Like how did that grow in your understanding of what it is? Because there's still people, and one of the reasons we're here at KFOX that we really want to promote what we do at the Education Service Center is so people understand what it is. Because I still get asked, what district do you work for? And I'm like,
You work for APISD, right?
support everybody. So how did you know about the service center? What did you know about it?
Well, I'll be honest. When I first was a principal, and I thought of the Region Service Center, I would think more of media services.
Okay.
Helping in that capacity.
Yeah.
If you needed microphones, or if you needed video cameras, that would be the place to go. And
Do you
get
think that ties because of your journalism experience? Like you relied on the service center for that kind of support?
That's a very good possibility. That's why that was the service I saw, and that's
Right.
hence why I saw it for that. But it wasn't until I was at Missionary College, that I started seeing a little more and seeing the value that it brought. Definitely by the time I got to UTEP, and it was assistant provost there, and the meetings with the superintendents and the meeting with my predecessor, who was part of that, we would get together and have conversations. And then I started seeing what they brought to the table. But I also saw what they could bring to the table.
Ah, there we go. I like that.
And
yeah.
I think that's kind of what, when the opportunity came up, at first I was not too sold on the idea, because I thought I can help from here.
Right.
But the more I talked to the superintendents, the more they convinced me that there's more we can do there. And so they're right. They're right. I mean, being at the service center now, what I've noticed is that it wasn't already in place. There's a lot of great things happening.
Yes.
But to your point, no one knew about it. And that really continues to be the charge, right?
Yes.
How do we expand our base? How do we get more people to understand the value of what the service center brings?
Right.
It's just always try to do what's right for those around you, and try and see if you can get more mileage out of those that work with you. then those who are going to benefit are going to be the students, and ultimately that's the goal.
Absolutely. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
But we thank you so much for joining us. So
it's been a
it wasn't too
pleasure.
bad, right?
Oh, it's over?
No, you're super See, I love that. That's what we get from everybody. See, it's not too bad.
This is great. This is great. I'm so glad you guys
Nice.
are doing this, making people aware of the various fractions of education, because it's like we were saying earlier, right? It all ties together.
Yeah.
And so you'll hear from other people, and you've heard from others. And so if you put them, and it's a puzzle, even if they don't say anything about the others, if you just listen close enough, there's that puzzle, and it becomes, they're just pieces of the puzzle that
Right.
make the whole.
Yeah, we all need each other.
Yeah,
So,
for
and
sure.
that's very evident where we work. We all come together with the same goal in mind. So we appreciate that. So we're glad you're here to represent.
Yeah.
Thank you all so
Yeah.
much. Thank you for what you do. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Good
you.
vibes only. Our 19th Bed Lounge. Yeah. Thanks. And thanks for coming and
Thank you for letting me
we miss Miss
co-host.
Marvelous
I-
Melissa,
right,
but
I
thank
know.
you so much for
I'm
sitting.
glad I could fill in.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, lovely Leah, who do we have with us?
We have Mr. Coro Rodriguez. She keeps making me say the Spanish names. Like I can pronounce them any better than she could. Our director of our Head Starts for Region 19.
That's huge. Huge,
Yes,
by the way.
yeah. Well, yeah.
it's a big deal.
You lay the
Yes.
foundation. You guys are the beginning.
Yes, and we're the largest.
Yes,
in Texas.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
In
why
the
I'm saying
state of
it's
Texas.
huge when I say that. I
Yes.
really mean it. What it was created for. What's the foundation of what Head Start is? Some people still might not know what that is. You pass by them because, by the way, there's how many locations? How many
32,
sites?
32 Head Start
32
centers from Anthony all the way to Del City.
Yeah, that's
So, yes.
unbelievable.
And they're small, medium, and large
Yes.
centers.
Yeah.
Schools, right?
Yes, schools. Yeah.
So.
I love that. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about that.
So the premise of Head Start is that it is the stepping stone. It is the stepping stone to children that are considered underprivileged, if you will, that need that start, that head start. Like really, the words represent what it really does for you. It provides children that strong early development that they need in order to be able to, if you will, be at the same level as their peers.
I have to ask you really quick before we go. So how was it being here and talking?
Oh my
Well,
goodness!
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling so good.
Right?
I was so nervous, but you make me feel like we're just at home.
Having a
Chatting
conversation.
over the
Chatting.
things that you're most
Abs-
passionate
yes.
about, because we
Thank you.
and everybody here in the community deserves to know
Yes.
about the hard work, but also how inspiring it is when you do the things that you love so much. And that's truly what you do, so we appreciate you so
Yeah.
much. Thank you so much for being with us.
Yes.
And
Thank you for
if I
joining
just
us.
may send out a
Yeah.
message to our community.
Absolutely.
I just want to tell our community that Head Start is the premier early childhood education program where your child needs to be at. And I want to tell you also that we have open enrollment all throughout the year. So
It's a big
come on
deal.
over and visit us
Yes.
because we're here to serve you.
That's
Thank you
amazing.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Our 19th Bed Lounge, still doing it. Thank you.
Thank you, and we'll see you next time.
All right, good vibes only.
Bye.